you're a professional?
Are you?
That's it, Clark. Show him who's boss.
Oh, we're all in this together.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to the Clark Griswold YouTube channel. I am Mr. Clark Griswold, and you can find me on Twitter at Mr. Clark Griswold. Give me a follow there. You can comment there and DM me there. You can do the same thing here. You can comment down below on the videos. You can also give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Give me a thumbs down if you don't. Make sure you subscribe. And when you do that, hit the bell so you get the notifications when I send videos like this out, or the learning tools, or the motivational videos that I send out. So I guess with what's happened over in Ukraine with Russia, the market was a strange day. So I'm not going to go through a whole bunch of ticker symbols today, just because everything that I've got on my watch list that I normally look at is either a reversal to the upside or an outside bar. Okay, so I'm just going to basically go through a couple of plays today that we had reversals on or inside bars on, just to show you guys how they would have played out during the day. So I'm going to look at NEO and SPY today. I watched NEO for a big chunk of the day. So up on the top left, this is our daily. Top right is our weekly. Bottom left is an hourly, and bottom right is a 15. You guys can look at the 5-minute if you want. I'll put that 5-minute up in the top right hand corner for you guys, just so you have an idea. So when the market opened today, everything basically opened with a gap down. I think oil and gas had a gap up and then did the reverse. It came all the way back down into outside bars. And there's that opening. This is the opening. Oops, this is the opening 5 minutes on NEO right here. And then this was the next 5-minute bar, took us all the way back up. So if we look at the 1-hour bars on NEO just to start, so the first hour of the day, we're looking at the bottom left here. This was the opening bar. Okay, we didn't breach the top of this outside bar. We stayed below it. So we stayed as a 2 down. It was green. Then we had 2 inside bars. Okay, so double inside bar, it's a pretty rare pattern. I would have hoped for this to come down a little bit further. Based on that, it didn't. So we didn't hit targets here. You could have taken some profit off of here, but most likely you would have got stopped out. So then we come into the reversal. Okay, so this is in the 4th hour of the day, and coming into the 5th hour, we jump up above this. So this is called a Rev Strat. So it's a 1-2-2. Okay, so it's a reversal in the opposite direction. It could be a 1-2 up with a 2 down. This one was a 1 bar, inside bar with a 2 down, and then another 2 up. If you guys don't know what 2 down and 2 up are, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys with that. I can even make a video on it for you if you'd like. But this is what happened. So when we get a 2 down, we look for a reversal to the upside somewhere. Where is the next 2? That's what we always say in the strat. Where's the next 2? Well, our next 2 was in the very next hour. Okay, so we went above the high of this wick, and we took off. So this was probably I would say you're probably looking at a 60 to 100% move there based on options. So you would have had a really, really good end of the day on this reversal here. Now there's plenty of opportunities if you go on lower time frames to look at this. I'm just going to mark this trigger for you with this yellow line. I'll change it to pink as well, just so we have it distinguished differently. We'll make that one pink. Okay, so that would have been the trigger on the 1 hour. If we go to the 15-minute, wouldn't have had any different. The 15-minute, you could have taken this inside bar up here down for a good ride. And if you would have been playing the 15-minute, this reversal to the upside, you would have got stopped out here. So the hourly take longer to play out, but they give you a better opportunity if you want to stay and play a little bit longer. If you're looking to scalp, 5, 3, 15-minute are better for you on those. So even again here, if you looked at this reversal here, you would have taken it all the way up to here, and then you would have come back down. And depending on where your stop is, you probably got stopped out on Neo here unless you kept at your break even, which was down here, and you would have kept riding it all the way up. So Neo had some really good opportunity for some reversals. The 5 minutes, that's what I'm talking about with the scalps. You got to be super fast with these because they move fast, so you have to be in and out. So like this outside bar, if you would have played it to the high side, we break the trigger, and we're 2 bars and we're done. And then we'll reversal back down to the other side. Then we've got this Holy Grail pattern set up here, this 3-1 bar. We break the high, and we're gone for 2 bars, and then we come back down. So you have to be paying a lot of attention when you're scalping and you're playing on a 5-minute bar. The other one I want to go to is Spy. Spy had a lot of opportunity. You could probably just realistically, you could just look at Spy all day, and you could probably trade Spy and just Spy all day. So again, Spy is no different than anything else. If you look on the 5-minute, we'll go to the daily, I guess, here. This is where we opened, the bottom right here. So if we go to the hourly chart on Spy, because again of the events that happened in the Ukraine, we opened up down here and we came climbing back up. So this would have been a 2 up. Okay, so if you would have played Spy from this opening hourly bar, we break this. We have a two down that is green. Okay, so we break it and we're gone up to here. Then we have an inside bar, then another inside bar. Remember I talked about that on Neo. And Neo I would have expected to have a bigger run off of a double inside bar because it's showing consolidation for 2 straight candles. And then we break this and we're gone on Spy. And you would have had a ridiculously good day if you caught this here on this hourly. Now as you go to the smaller time frames, there's more opportunity to get in and out of plays as we go. But there's also more opportunity to get stopped out. But you can always jump back in a play after you get stopped out. So again, wouldn't have been any different on the 15-minute. If I put this indicator here, that would have been our trigger on the 15-minute, which is way down here on the hourly. Okay, so you could have got in super early on this and then switched over to the hourly if that's what you wanted, but we broke up and then we never really came back down until this reversal here, but it was a quick reversal and then back up. So this is what we'll be looking for tomorrow on almost everything. If it's not an outside bar, again, the outside bars are simple. We play the break of the high or the low. This is just another example on the hourly. So this is back on the 23rd, but we broke the low here and continued down. And if you would have held those overnight, well, you would have had a really good morning when it opened. So that's basically what we're looking at for reversals, guys. And there's a ton of them. So Spy, if we look at the daily, this is our trigger on Spy right here. 428.67. I always watch Spy. The premiums were fairly high today. They were $300 or $400. And I had a really good question. Someone asked me what strike prices I use when I play. So when I'm looking at strike prices, Spy, I just take the next closest one. So it's Spy has three expiries. So it's Monday, I think Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are their expiry dates. But when I'm looking at a strike price, so for this one, for example, this is 428.30. I'd be taking it at 429. Okay, that's where my call would be at, a strike of 429. If you want to just look at another example, I sometimes go a couple dollars higher if it's earlier in the day, but I'm usually just the next value right above where we're sitting. So if it was at 440, I'd look at 441. 450, I'd look at 451. So anyways, I will be looking at a reversal on Spider. Neo, man, I think Neo was like 9% down to start the morning, and for it to come back up 3%, that's a 12% rise from morning open to, and Neo tends to have these big runs. They always have big runs, and you can make a lot of money on them, and the options are cheap. So Neo's options were trading anywhere from like 15 to like 80 cents depending on the strike price that you chose, and the expiry dates on Neo were February 25th, so they're for tomorrow. And to be honest with you, I took a little bit of a flyer on Neo. I bought at the end of the day. I bought call options on it. And again, my strike price was 22. So, and I might have even been in the money or just out of the money. I might have taken a 21 strike. And so I'd be looking for a 21.80 to get me in the money. But Neo, same thing. I'll be looking for a reversal on Neo with calls at 21.32. There were a couple other ones that have a green, like full green time frame. I think DWAC was one of them. Just gonna go to DWAC real quick. So DWAC on the daily, we had an inside bar, then we had a 2 down that finished green. So we'll be looking for a rev strat here, and the only thing that's red is on the week. So if we go look at what the weekly is showing us, so I don't think we're coming out of the red on DWAC. You'd have to have a pretty big rise, but DWAC's one that I would look at for reversal. And realistically, I'll just show you guys, like, if we go to Pfizer and if you look on the daily, they're all 2 down green. This one's got a little bit of a doji candle. Robinhood was 2 down green, I think. Robinhood was outside bars. That's what it was, either outside bars or reversals. Like most of the gas and oil energy were all outside bars. If we look at Fubo was an outside bar. Microsoft ended up 5% up on the day, outside bar. Palantir, I'm guessing, was an outside bar based on the 13.4% return it had today. WFC, Wells Fargo, 2 down, finished green. We have a gap to fill here, so that's another one that you could possibly look at. AMD, I think, was the one that had full time frame to the upside. AMD, so the day and the week. So we'll look for the hourly tomorrow. We'll look for a continuation here on the hourly. But DWAC has full time frame continuity to the upside if you're looking for a play for a reversal on that. And these plays that I have up here: AMD, Starbucks, DWAC, Pfizer, XLE, Microsoft. These are all plays that have fairly cheap options. Bank of America, BAC, has a 2 up with a gap to fill. Okay, SPY is usually cheap. It was expensive today. It was around, like I said, $300 or $400. You could have maybe got in for 2. Apple's another one. They have cheap option plays. Again, they're a 2 down that finished green. So a lot of reversals tomorrow, guys. So pay attention. It is Lotto Friday, so be careful out there. Don't lay your whole bankroll on the line. Bid small, bet small, and just continue to hit those base hits. You know, I took a couple trades today on Neo. I think I was around 6% on one of my Neo trades, and I'm okay with that. 6% is better than minus 6%. So again, I'll take those little 6%ers. I'll take the 10%. I'll take 15 and 20% all day. I don't need to hit 100 and 150% home runs. Does it suck when I miss them? Yeah, it sucks. I missed a bunch today, but I'll take those consistent base hits all year, all day. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I know there wasn't much to this one. If you have questions, comments, leave them below. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If you hated it, give me a thumbs down. Let me know why. And make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell so you get the notifications when the videos come out. I should be putting out a free watch list on Twitter for a few setups for you guys. I'm going to take a look through them once more before I place them, and then that'll be it. So check out my Twitter, and have a good night, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.